This is a Lexus TX, and here are my thoughts on it as a parent. So we bought a 2018 Lexus GX460 for my wife to use as her mom car, and it's having head gasket issues. So we've had the pleasure of driving this thing for the past few days. So before I get into it, I do want to say I wasn't the biggest fan of the TX when it first came out. I had the impression that it was probably going to be boring and would be more of an appliance. But after driving it for a little bit, I actually really like it. So a few things I like about it is the space. This definitely has more room than the GX460 that we have. And from my understanding, it's probably one of the largest vehicles from Lexus when it comes to interior space. The next thing that I like about it is the technology. Now, if you're coming from an older Toyota product, you're gonna feel out of place in this thing. This thing has a ton of technology, a ton of features, electronic door handles, a large center display, digital dashboard, and any impression that you've got of Lexus being outdated will go right out the window as soon as you drive this thing. The third thing that I like about this is actually how it looks. A lot of the press photos and videos that I've seen, you're seeing the front end of it, and I actually don't think the front end is where this shines. I'm a big fan of the rear 3/4 angle, and it's just a really good looking vehicle. It's handsome, it's not overstyled, and I think this is gonna age really well. Now, onto a few things that I don't like about it. These aren't necessarily big cons or anything like that, just kind of the annoyances that I've noticed as I've been driving this thing. The first thing I noticed is the couplers are kind of gimmicky. If you watch any videos about the Lexus TX, you'll find so many people talk about, oh, the couplers can come out, you can remove the cup holders. And it's cool and all, but I just feel like if I own this thing long term, I'd either lose them, or if I'm driving my kids and the inevitable spill happens, they're gonna get sticky and ruined, and it just seems like something that might get annoying over time. And the next thing I don't like about it, and again, this is subjective, but the way it drives. It drives very quiet, it handles fine, but it's kind of boring, and maybe that's the point. My daily is a GR Corolla, which is on the totally opposite end of the vehicle segment. And like I said, my wife drives a Lexus GX, and it just feels a little more substantial in this. And the final thing that I don't like about this vehicle is actually the interior materials. Now, I believe this is a base model, but it still has a starting price of $60,000. And I just feel like the materials could be a little bit better. Again, there's nothing wrong with it. Everything's soft and everything's really nice. And don't mind the mess. We actually got this vehicle kind of dirty, but if you can ignore the mess, you'll notice that there's just some plastics here and there, and overall, I just feel like it could be a little bit better. Now, if you're a parent and you need something that's comfortable, spacious, and most likely going to be reliable, the Lexus TX is actually a great choice.